Thank you so much for watching LTN Sports. Today I am with the phenomenon Harriet Okatch, the KRU Chairperson. Thank you, Harriet, for making time to be here with us, and welcome to the LTN Sports.
Thank you for having me and for your patience.
Thank you. Harriet, what inspired you into this role?
The role,
Yes, that you are right now.
the
The
chairperson role,
chairperson role, yeah.
oh my God, there was no inspiration. I woke up as a director and went to bed as a chairperson of Kenya Rugby, um, which is something that had initially not been part of my plans because, um, I mean, even when you get into a role,
Yeah.
then you plan to work up to something. Yeah. So it wasn't that I was inspired, unless you mean what inspired me to get into the board of Kenya Rugby Union. Then I would say it's because I belong to a community club and I felt like sometimes the people who are in the board did not make decisions that can help the community clubs to thrive. So it was so that these clubs, like where I come from, Kisumu, could have a voice in the board. Yeah. So that's what actually propelled me or made me want to be in Kenya Rugby Union
Okay.
board.
What are your top 3 priorities as the chairperson?
Governance, uh, women rugby development, and then rugby development from grassroots. Yeah, all the way to the national teams. So those are the 3. And of course, most importantly, this is not possible without funding or partners. So yeah, the proper commercialization of rugby.
Kenya Rugby Union, or that ecosystem, has faced some serious challenges before. How do you plan to stabilize everything and to put some confidence in the stakeholders?
So maybe if I can say that the instability was more maybe people feeling like they had the power to sort of cajole others to into their ideas instead of it. I mean, sports is a unifier, so I mean it unites people. If only we were able to all pull together and work together and make decisions together. So that is what we came in working for, and that is what we continue. However, we are working on a new constitution that sort of takes away some of this power from the hem, so that it's a joint sort of decision making process for a lot of things, and not just one person being able to veto.
Okay.
And yeah, so once we handle the constitution aspect through the affiliates and through an SGM, uh, then we put other governance structures in place, yeah, and be able to find ways that we are able to actually implement and follow through. You can put things in place,
Yeah.
but then how do you follow through and make
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
that they actually work and instigators are punished or are called to answer? Yeah.
How do you envision strengthening the league itself to make it even more competitive?
Rugby is an expensive sport. So, hey, I think it's one of the most expensive
Yeah,
sports.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's just to work with the clubs to be able to bring in more partners and sponsors so that there is sort of a level or almost level playing field. Because if you look at the clubs that perform highly,
Yeah.
they are all associated to, they have a partner.
Yeah,
So whether
yeah, yeah,
it's
corporate.
Cabras
Yeah,
or KCB or Menengai Oilers,
yeah,
and then the universities who all have some sort of resources to be able to put into the game. So what we want to do and what we've been working towards since the last AGM is to ensure that we help the clubs to be also, we give them that support to be also to be able to package themselves in a way that also other partners can be interested. Yeah. And when we say partnership, it's not just money. You know, somebody can come in and want to take care of your transportation costs, which is very high. A lot of clubs really struggle with that. And then somebody will take care of your nutrition. Somebody wants to give your team insurance.
Yeah.
So you take it. It don't have to be about money,
Not
cash money.
monetary, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you've talked about the partners, but then again, highlight for me in grassroots, especially the universities talked about, and also the schools. What are the plans to ensure that they also become competitive?
Did you watch the school sports?
Yeah,
Are you saying they're not competitive? Oh my God.
they
And they're
are.
very interesting as well.
Mhm.
And even when you say universities, our universities, most of them are actually doing well
Do they
when it
have
comes.
partners, corporate partners?
Not that I know of, but I believe some may. Some may. Um, I don't want to say something just for the sake of saying it. And when I say that we are going to help the clubs or we are willing to support the clubs to bring in partners and all that, it doesn't mean that because they're a university, then you're not going to give that support. Maybe a sponsor is more interested in the university
Yeah.
than the other community clubs. So, yeah, it's just to work with all the affiliated clubs, the ones that are duly registered under the Sports Act, to be able to attract more partnerships. Yeah.
How do you plan to strengthen the women's rugby?
That's from grassroots, so from schools. I was talking to the head coach for Shuja a month ago, I believe, or maybe a few weeks ago. He went for the schools competitions
Yeah.
and he said the women's schools, like the girls' schools, had really good rugby. So of course, it's important then for even just from the union side, for those who are in charge of the women rugby, to be able to go into these schools and get that talent. And then we also need to sort of package our women rugby so that parents are not scared of their girls competing, because to be honest, I think our girls teams are doing really, really well and with very meager resources. Yes. So if we are able to showcase that even women are able to earn from this, or turn their passion into money or some sort of support that can go towards themselves and their families, then I believe we'll be able to bring in more. So yeah, but we really need to focus on growing it from the grassroots. It's easier from the schools and then the communities and then the different clubs forming women teams. But you see, forming a team is one thing, but keeping it is another. And it all boils down to what? The financial muscle. Yeah. So the more partners we're able to get on board, I believe we'll have even more women teams come in. Yeah.
Okay, that's the question that I wanted to come to. Over the years, we've seen that most of the corporate organizations prefer rugby more than any other sport. But now, during this time that now you are at the helm, what are the priorities you are planning to give these corporate partners, and how will you ensure that you will be able to retain them to support rugby?
Not me, but rugby. So it's not necessarily me, but what does rugby have to offer
Yes.
corporates? First
Yeah.
of all, we have the fan base, and with the current Kenyan economy or the economies of scale, a lot of businesses are struggling.
Yeah.
It's not
True.
lost to, I mean, it's not just individuals, but corporates are also cutting back on budgets. However, you find that the corporates will still have some sort of marketing budgets, maybe to do activations so that they get into newer markets or get to bring their goods or services nearer to the people. And rugby offers that because we have a loyal fan base. So if you're able to partner with rugby and have access to activate on ground, then you'll be able to tap into that. And what I've also realized when I say we are loyal is you'll find that the minute people get to see, for example, Keringet is a partner or Coca-Cola. Let me say Keringet because we have a lot of water brands, yeah. Even as Harriet, when I go to purchase water for my house, if let's say I was purchasing Quencha, but recently Keringet came or Coke came on board, I will go for the Coke products. There was a time until now I take a lot of Aqua Mist because when we needed, the hydration for our teams, they came through. Yeah. So, and I've seen that with a lot of people, you know. The minute they realize, oh, say I see a sponsoring rugby, they're a partner. Then my next insurance, I'm going to figure out, I'll find out from my agent if they also work with CIC. Let me support them. I put my money there so that they can bring in more money. Lolway TV is doing this to push numbers for rugby. You guys, let's ensure we bring in advertisements and what to Lolway, yeah, so that they're able to have even more resources to put into supporting rugby. Yeah, so it's just to tell the partners that we have the platform. Our players, they have the discipline, they have the teamwork, they have the I usually say that they're very the word disappears, but people who don't give up easily.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they keep going.
Yeah, the
Even when
persistence.
there's that persistence,
Yeah,
there's that respect, even
yeah,
when they know you're offering them nothing,
yeah.
they fall down, they keep getting up. A case in example is the Lionesses Sevens. Until November, they've never had contracts, and they're already playing in the Challenger Series. But having the contracts and having partners like M-Pesa and then Kengen coming on board, where are they now? HSBC, no Challenger.
At all.
They would have easily been in HSBC World Series, yeah, except now it was split into two, Tier 1 and 2. And it's from meager resources, but that persistence, that discipline, that hard work, that knowing where you really want to go and what you have to do, and just carrying each other, no matter what. That is something that a lot of sports can't really say they can give the corporates. I'm not saying it's not there, it is, but rugby, even with the injuries that one can sustain with rugby, which are very fatal, if you're not a team player, you won't be able to play for long.
True.
Yeah, because your teammates will just allow you to get knocked out all the time, and but most importantly, there's that loyalty within the playing teams, within the fans, within the technical teams, within the board. There's loyalty. And when people are loyal, they tend to be loyal even to your product or to your service, so long as they see what your input into whatever it is they believe in, which in this case is rugby, is doing.
What are some of the strategies, Harriet, that your team at the KRU are doing to ensure that you have a vibrant fan engagement, either during the league or during the circuits?
Like now during the circuit, I know they're doing a lot of stories. So because right now it's a lot of people are going more leaning towards storytelling rather than written communication or proposals. So you'll find that our communication team on the ground, they will come and engage not just the fans but the players, so that when we are posting anything within our social media, then you're hearing it from the person. It's not something that we were told, then we decide to write whatever it is or make it rosy or whatever. And the other thing is to allow people to actually hear about the players, because they are the product, isn't it? So we are also compiling their stories, which will start rolling out, yeah, from under 20 Chipu to the Lionesses, to Shuja, to Simbas, to the under 19. You'll soon be seeing, you'll soon get to know each and every player and where they came from until now that they're in rugby and playing for the national teams. Then what I've also seen, even within the clubs,
Yeah.
they've also changed their way of marketing, and it's still storytelling.
Yeah.
If you see the way, and a lot of banter,
Oh,
because
yeah.
then
Yeah.
fans
Yeah.
get to engage, and you get to learn
And the teasers being sent, yeah,
where
sure.
people's head are
Yeah, yeah,
at.
yeah.
And if you saw how even last season South Coast Pirates used to, banter with the next team they're going to meet, then you look at how even Mombasa Rugby Sports Club, Mombasa Sports Club marketed driftwood. I think I've never been to a driftwood tournament like the one we went to this
It
year.
was
It was
fantastically done.
something else.
Yes, yes,
And
yes,
then even Embu was
Yeah,
shouting,
yeah.
the way they were engaging people on social media. So we are doing that storytelling. We are knocking on doors, but with your story. So the person we are approaching gets to hear it from the person. Whatever it is you're bringing on board is going to benefit. Yeah, it's all going to be about Harriet. Yeah, it's going to be about that player, that coach, and the game. So we are focusing on the game's growth and moving away from everything else that is not contributing to the growth of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Harriet, tell me, sports governance always attracts political intrigues, right? So, at the helm of the KRU, how do you plan to navigate all this?
First of all, you focus, and then when, because
Focus.
you can't make noise,
Yes.
you can't respond to everything
Every
that
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
that people put out there.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
but most importantly is to make sure our governance itself is in place and well structured, and people are adhering to it. So,
Yeah.
first of all, soon in a few weeks, we are going to discuss the constitution with the affiliates. If they like what's in it, because everybody contributed, even them, there was that public participation. Then they pass it, and it means a lot of things change. Yeah. Once that is taken care of, then we go into things like conflict of interest. We go into things like safeguarding, which is
Yeah.
very, very
Very
important.
key.
Because, yeah, safeguarding is
Very
very
key.
important and across.
Yeah.
It's
Very
not just
key.
on women, it's
Very
even
key.
on men. So it's very key. So we are working
Yeah.
a lot to put that in place and get people to get trained on it, so that and even just to sensitize people. And then so we are doing the constitution, these other governance documents like conflict of interest, safeguarding, equal opportunities, um, safety at work, health and safety at work, and all those kind of things. Some things that sometimes when people look at them, they feel like, okay, why are we putting this in rugby? Even just the fact that a lot of people don't understand that rugby actually has Kenya Rugby Union has a working secretariat.
Oh.
They assume that the board does everything.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So we've also agreed that we are going to empower our secretariat
Okay.
to do more of the work, because they are paid to do that.
Yes, yes,
We are
yes,
actually
yes.
volunteers
Yeah.
as a board, so we need to do more of the policy
Yes.
and step in
Yeah.
when they need us. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are areas that you need all hands on deck, like the marketing and commercialization.
Yeah.
So that one, all of us, we do it together
Sure.
as a team.
Sure.
But we have a more than capable CEO who's, let me say, a rugby person through and through, from playing to coaching to being director of rugby and now the CEO. We have a good and professional director of rugby. Yeah, also played, coached, DOR now, and a good educator. We have qualified people running the tournaments, so leagues and fixtures. We have qualified people running communication. You know, uh, we recently recruited somebody to do the marketing and admin. We have a qualified accountant now. So it's just to make sure that things align so that there is seamless. We are seamless in the office so that it's seamless on the pitch. Yeah, so that the players and the tech teams can focus there, while these other people will make sure that the game continues.
All right.
So those are the plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see the union working with government closely to strengthen its
Oh,
structures?
yeah. They were also involved
Oh, okay.
in our constitution,
Okay.
because we are required to actually share it with the sports registrar,
Okay.
and then they give their feedback.
Okay.
We shared it with the other governing bodies. They also gave their feedback, and government has actually been very supportive to rugby. I think without government stepping in, a lot of our squads wouldn't have participated in a lot of the tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they take care of a lot of those costs,
Yeah.
and take care of the players directly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we hope to continue to work with the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While curating and creating stories, especially for the grassroots, how do rugby union come in handy to help these small teams to have very, very good stories that sells to the prospects?
So like I said, we've been working with them. Let me talk. Okay. So what happens, even when I was still director commercial, is I put it out there that if you need my help, because I wouldn't know if you need my help or not.
True.
I can't come to you and ask you, let me help you to do this. But there are those, we have RDOs on ground, so
Yeah.
they know. I mean, they're the ones on ground, they know where the good players are, which clubs are doing what, and where they can support. And there are even RDOs who've approached us when I was a director and asked, can you come pitch with me? Help me pitch to this corporate. And then they get the sponsorship. When they're the ones who've done the work, or I'm preparing this pitch, can you go through it? And help me make it better, improve on it.
Yeah.
So, like I said from the beginning, we are working on a way that we can synergize and just be able to work as a team,
Yeah.
from grassroots to the board level.
Yeah.
We're working on a way that ensures that there are no barriers. Like, you have to talk to this person for you to reach Harriet. No,
No
you can just
bureaucracy.
come. No, you can just come to Harriet.
Sure.
If it's somewhere I can, and I do it with so many community clubs. They'll call me. They're like, oh, we approached so and so. They said if it comes from you,
Yeah.
then they'll probably hear. Please call them,
Yeah.
and confirm that we are duly registered and we do this. And I'll call and I'll sell
Yeah.
that. If they need an introduction and I have a connect somewhere, we
Yeah.
give,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's not just me, it's across the board and it's across the secretariat.
Yeah.
There are people that it's a CEO who has contact with.
Yeah.
There are people the DOR has contact with. So it's about, I think, those clubs knowing that we are here
Yeah.
to support,
Yeah.
and they tap into that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like now, the way Kisumu is marketing
Yes.
Dallas Sevens,
Yes,
if you
yes,
look at
yes.
it, it has changed.
It
If
has.
it has changed over the years.
Yeah.
Even when I was there, we
Yeah.
didn't do as
Do
much
what they're doing right now.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And guess what? They've even tapped into previous committee members.
Yes, so the previous
because,
experience
yes,
to build,
because they know
True.
that they have the expertise which
Yeah.
they are lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm feeling so happy because it means that teamwork that I want to see across board.
The cohesion.
It's there.
True,
It's
true,
there.
true.
I think we just don't talk about it enough.
Yeah.
So people out here don't know. But we really are supportive of each other.
Okay.
Rugby people are very supportive of each other.
Okay.
Yes.
What does or how does success look for you at the end of your term? And what legacy do you want to leave here,
Gosh.
Madam Chair?
Success would be success for me would be because now the men's 15s, the Simbas already played their World Cup qualifier,
Yeah.
but the next people to play theirs is the women.
No.
So for me, success would be our women getting enough
Wow.
resources to be able to go into camp and train.
Yeah.
Because I know with the right resources and with the right support,
Yeah.
those women are going to make it
Wow.
into the World Cup. So that would be huge for me,
Yeah.
you know. And then the other one is just to be able to see that from grassroots we have those pathways that
Yeah.
are very clear
True.
on how people can move from, probably, let's say, there are those who start playing rugby in academies, so
Yes.
from 6 years old,
Yes.
into the clubs,
Yeah.
into the national teams.
Yeah.
If we have those clear pathways by the time I'm leaving, I would be so happy. But most importantly is to be able to bring in as many partners
As
as
possible.
possible
Yeah.
and sign long-term contracts
Wow.
that
Nice.
will
Wow.
that will go way after I've even left.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
those are the three main ones.
Okay. We've seen what government really did to the Kenya national team and what government is currently doing to ensure that we have proper studies. Um, CHAN competition in football per se has been a success. Madam Chair, are you, could you tell us if at all you're also planning to bid for an international competitions or championships to come to Kenya?
Actually, so apart from our usual international invitational, which is Safari Sevens, happening on 10th to 12th of October in
Okay.
Nyayo Stadium,
Okay.
we successfully bid for Rugby Africa Women's Sevens.
Congratulations.
Yes. So for the first time, Kenya
Yeah.
is going to host 12 women teams from Africa,
Wow.
with Kenya being the top.
Wow.
Kenya is currently, the Kenya Lionesses Sevens are
Oh, yeah.
currently the number one
Yes,
in
yes,
Africa.
yes.
And
Wow.
now they are going to host the other 11 teams
Oh, yeah.
that they've played with, you
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
And as much as Kenya is not due to, they are not playing to qualify
Okay.
for HSBC, I know the girls will put in their all because they are on on home ground,
Yeah.
and their favorite rivals, South Africa,
Yeah. Yeah.
will be playing.
Yeah.
So it would be good for Kenyans to come and see how our women play. That's November. So they'll be here from November 13th to 17th, but they'll be playing on the 15th and the 16th. Yeah. The venue is yet to be determined
Okay.
due to a few factors. But, and government is supporting us, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
to
Yeah.
put in all these bids, because one of the things, the reasons why the president ensured that we have all this infrastructure,
Yes.
it's still not enough,
Yeah.
but they're working towards that, you know, is for us to be able to showcase Kenya
Yeah.
as a favorite sports tourism,
Yes.
you know,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
country.
Yes.
So these two
Yeah.
are going to help us do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and probably many more.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. You've seen that the current federation also signed some partnership with Kenya Tourism Sport. Are you planning to do the same now that the sports has really taken astronomical growth in the country?
We've actually been having conversations with Kenya Tourism Board for almost a year now. So maybe what I keep saying is football could probably be, it's their turn
Sure.
now, you know.
Yeah.
Chan was, everywhere was Chan, and
Everywhere
I love
was
the way
Chan.
the whole country came together
Sure.
to just support the boys.
Yeah.
For the first time in history, because me, I also watch a lot of football. For the first time in history, our boys, I mean, Harambee Stars, played and were winning, even against teams that we didn't expect.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so corporates coming in to sign with FKF just to see that growth
Yeah.
and the continuity. We commend that and we support that. And we pray and hope that they will, you know, these corporates and the government will give the same support
Yeah.
to rugby, because for the longest time, rugby has put Kenya on the global stage
Yes,
anyway.
yes, on the limelight. True.
Yes,
Yeah,
on the
agree,
limelight.
Agree. Agree.
Kenya is known for athletics and rugby.
Definitely.
And it's nice to see that now football
It's
has
coming up.
joined us.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
The other sport that Kenya is also known for is volleyball.
Yeah, the
So,
volleyball.
Yes, yes. The volleyball women are always
On
you know,
top.
winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so as we plan to host the different events,
Yeah.
we are also knocking on those doors
Yeah.
from partners
Yeah.
and corporates and government
Yeah.
to come in and, you know,
Yeah.
support. And we are also doing rallying call to Kenyans to be able to just come to the pitch
Yeah.
and watch rugby. A lot of people think that rugby is a middle class or elitist sort of game. But most of those boys and girls who play rugby actually come from, you know, your neighborhood.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
there are people
yeah.
you grew up with
Yeah,
and can
yeah.
relate to your stories.
Your next door neighbor.
Yeah, yeah. Their fans might be something else. But now we
Yes.
want everyone to come
On board.
because, to be honest, the minute you start watching rugby, you won't stop. It's very addictive.
Sure.
Very addictive.
Sure.
Yeah. So we are hoping with all these events that are coming up,
Yeah.
there are many more coming up
Yeah.
in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
We hope that we'll have the same support.
Yeah.
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 Especially from Kenyans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want you to put some emphasis and highlights on the prospects or the partners on what areas they could come and support rugby. Just like you said Keringet, you said Aquamits, you said probably medical cover. Can you just highlight these to our viewers and the audience?
Oh yeah. So with
the
rugby,
areas.
with rugby, first and foremost, we would need partners in health. So not just health insurance, but even hospital partners, so that we have where, you know, like a free-flowing sort of system.
Yeah.
So from the time, God forbid, there's an injury on pitch to the ambulance, so the AARs and the AMREFs coming in with their life support ambulances, because those are the type of ambulances that are required on the pitch for a rugby tournament to be played. And then the right hospital, I mean, with the right equipment. So health, we need nutrition partners, you know, people who are able to provide things that will support the nutrition of the players. We need even architects, landscape architects, so that they're able to enable us have the right kind of pitches, because when a pitch is not good, then injuries are more
prone.
The players are more prone to injuries. So we need such partners. We need partners in the media to help us push our narrative.
Yes, like
yeah,
LTN
like
Sports.
like LTN.
Yes.
We need partners in PR, because they'd be able to help us package PR and marketing. They'd be able to help us package it the right way. You know, so that rugby becomes sustainable, probably with minimal or no government support in monetary aspect. We need player welfare. So people who can come in the way Safaricom came in through M-Pesa to pay the players' salaries. So that's M-Pesa and SportPesa, who have been with us and worked with us even when no one else believed, you know, SportPesa. Then we need partners who can help us renovate the squad's gym. If you see where our players train and see where the people they are going to compete with train, you'd be embarrassed for your country. Yes. Yet, what comes out of that gym? Because we have the expertise, but we don't have the facility. So right now, we are also looking for partners who can come. We don't really need somebody to give us the money. You can say, I want to come and renovate the gym, expand it, and make it great for the national squads to train. We would like partners who come in for, I said, hydration.
Supplements.
Yes, hydration, supplements. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, you know. And even just people to come in and support the secretariat, because they do the day-to-day running. So the admin costs. Yes, they are full-time. The admin costs. And then I'm just trying to think. Boots for our players. You know, sometimes you're watching your players playing, and you're seeing when somebody is leaving the pitch, they remove the shoes to give the next
The
person.
next person.
So you don't
It
even know,
happens a lot.
are they the same size? You know, is it going to be too loose for the next player, or is it going to be too tight, but they're just going to have to play with it because of that comfort it provides when they're in the pitch. So we need partners in sports, people who can provide us with things like that,
Yeah.
training kits. Even though when some of these sponsors come in, they give us that as well, but it's still not enough, because
yeah.
not everybody has a. Right now, it's just, let me say, it's just Lionesses
Okay.
and Shuja
Okay.
that have a sponsor.
Okay.
And still, those sponsors cannot be able to provide what is required to have those two sevens teams
Okay.
compete equally or almost equally to their opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we still need more for them. We need sponsors to come in and take care of the Simbas.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the day Simbas will qualify, or Lionesses 15s
Yeah.
will qualify for the World Cup, a lot
Yeah.
of these problems will sort of be taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we need partners for our under 20 and under 18, so the
Okay.
chipus. And also for development, we need partners who can give us playing balls.
Oh yeah.
You find that our players will be in South Africa. Each South African player has a ball to train with.
Yes.
We, within the team, let's
Yeah.
say it's Lionesses 15 setup,
Yeah.
we have probably 4 balls or 5
Oh,
balls.
quite
Yes.
sad.
Yeah.
International stage.
Yes.
Embarrassing.
And yet they get there.
Eh?
Yeah. And most times they don't even complain.
Madam President.
Yeah.
Eh?
And sometimes these balls, we get them from well-wishers. And
Oh, okay.
most of them are just former rugby players and
okay.
rugby fans.
Okay.
You know, they pull in resources. A ball can go for anything from 3,500 to 5,000, depending on quantity
Okay.
and the size and the quality. Yeah. The better the quality, the more expensive.
It is.
But the more numbers you buy, the cheaper it
the cheaper.
becomes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the development side, a lot of our age grade rugby, they don't have anything, from playing kits to training boots, playing boots.
Who are the kit sponsors
For
currently?
our key sponsors.
Yes.
For rugby, Kenya
For
Rugby
rugby,
Union.
yes. For
M-Pesa Global, Sport Pesa, Kengen,
Oh.
East African Breweries, so KBL through
okay.
Tusker. Hako have been so supportive through Amara. We have...
Crown Paints?
Sorry?
Crown Paints?
Yeah, Crown Paints came in last season for Shuja.
Okay.
We hope they can come back, because I believe they got more than value for their money.
Okay.
Did I say Sport Pesa?
You said.
Oh, I'll repeat again, because they've worked
The
with
big
us
time, yeah.
when no one did. And then we have, I know we have smaller ones that I just can't remember off the top of my head, but I know we've partnered with Samsung before. They've come on board. We've partnered with Safaricom, not M-Pesa, because Safaricom has many different products.
Yeah.
We have KCB supports grassroots rugby a lot, especially when we have like NSC and Kenya Cup. I mean the league competitions.
Okay.
Kenya Airways. How could I
yeah,
forget?
KQ.
Yes,
Oh,
they came
yeah.
in. They came in for Kenya Simbas, and now you'll see them. They've come in to partner with us for Safari Sevens. Yeah.
Any
And like I
hotel?
said, it doesn't have to be monetary.
No.
It could be somebody's giving you a service that you'd have had to pay for, and probably heftily.
Yeah.
So them giving it to you at no cost at all.
Yeah.
That reduces your budget or your expenses.
Yeah.
And those are people that you should really love. Yeah.
And appreciate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I can say most of the fourth estate, the media,
Oh yeah.
they're very supportive of us. Capital FM, they hype our tournaments.
the matches.
NTV.
Yeah.
I can say Live Eye comes in
okay.
as a partner because they help with production.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are not really paid what
Yeah.
they're worth,
Yeah.
yeah, or what they would charge the next person.
True.
But because they're rugby people,
Yeah.
it's
Emphasis too.
discounted.
Sure.
Wow, we have a lot of many smaller ones because even just through the clubs and
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
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 But those are the ones I can think about off the top of my head.
Okay.
We've had Minet as
Yeah.
well come in
Yeah.
with insurance for players,
Yeah.
and we keep knocking on their doors. So
Yeah.
one day I hope they can come in a big way to just take care of the whole squad,
Okay.
all the squads
Yeah.
that we have, or even CIC to come in.
Okay. Okay.
As an example.
Yeah. Okay.
But we are talking to quite a few, which I can't really disclose here
Sure.
because we haven't
Few
closed them.
prospects. Yeah.
Yeah, just in case somebody might go and
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, rugby is a very expensive sport, and there is space for everybody.
Everybody.
Don't even think that your 50,000 or your 20,000 can't
Don't.
change something in rugby or any sport for that matter. So even if I've touched your heart, you can say, me, I'm going to go and adopt a player,
Yeah. Sure.
you know,
Yeah.
in this club,
Yeah.
and make sure they get paid allowances when
Yeah.
they go out to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any hotel currently that you are partnering with?
Oh yeah, we partner with Weston,
Uh-huh.
mainly Waridi and Pride in.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, but we
okay.
put out RFQ so that we get more partners.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
But these ones, they've been kind to us, even when we don't have money.
Okay.
Yeah, they step in. So
Partnership in kind.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the ones I can think of. Any I've been talking to? Oh, Coca-Cola.
Oh,
How could I forget?
How,
Yeah.
how,
Yeah,
how?
Coca-Cola,
How?
Coca-Cola. They come in quite a lot, and Aquamist also comes in quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so of course when Coca-Cola comes in, Aquamist can't come in. When Aquamist comes in, Coca-Cola can't come in. So they end up sponsoring different products or
Okay.
different assets.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah, good.
but they are usually willing.
Okay.
So we are grateful for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, we just would like more.
Okay. Yeah. Finally, well, what would you share to the rugby fans, sponsors, players alike, prospects, moving forward? It's a call to action. What are your final thoughts? And what could you relate to these people that I am the president, and you've already highlighted most of the things which are being undertaken by the secretariat, by the board members, but now finally, that's something that you tell these people to watch that Madam President is going to do objectively.
Oh, what I'm going to do?
Yes. The final thoughts.
Hey, okay. As chairperson and with the support of the secretariat, the board members, the playing unit, I know we are gonna grow the game.
Yeah.
And rugby is gonna be played from as far as, let me say, from the coast all the way to Northeastern. By the way, do you know
Wow.
we have teams coming up in Northeastern?
Seriously?
Yes. And
Are you for
girls
real?
teams.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Northeastern?
Yes.
Okay.
We do. And we've even had a boy in the under-20 national team from Northeastern. So what does that tell you?
Oh.
Yeah. So it means the growth of rugby is possible. Rugby can be a household name with the right support, with the right mind, with the right people on the ground. And we are the right people right now. We are the ones who are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just come out, support us. The playing unit, I'm so proud to be associated with them, you know, because they put in the work.
Yeah.
They put in their all. So it's like they own it, you know. Who am I now to let them down by not trying to do my best as a chairperson and with the board? To our partners, thank you for standing with us, even when few believed, even with all our issues, you still believed, and you chose to focus more on the game than on the politics, and we can only get better with your support, of course, and we invite more people to come in because rugby is a sport that will propel your product or your service to a different level, that's something that you never even imagined possible. To our fans, thank you so much for believing in the game, for believing in our players, even when people ask you to stay away, and now we are back rugby season, and you keep feeling, showing up and supporting these boys and girls. So it's just to ask them to continue believing in the game and focusing on what sports does for us as human beings. It unites us. So can we just try and stay united? It doesn't mean that when I'm wrong, you don't tell me. Tell me. Yeah? But as you're correcting me, or as you're trying to tell me where I've gone wrong, please come with a solution. Something that can also help us to improve rugby.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That has been Harriet, the KRU chairperson. The Stella Harriet, Madam Chairperson. Thank you for watching and hope to see you. Bye.